What's up, everyone? I'm the devastating Just Cause, and this is DJC Game Studios. It's a lot of light right here. Alright, that was weird. Anyways, welcome to the show, and welcome to Amico Talk. That's right, we're going to talk a little bit about Amico. Intellivision Amico, the upcoming video game console by Intellivision Entertainment. Remember Intellivision? Remember this? One of my favorite consoles of all time. You had the number push buttons, and what you do is you would slide an overlay. So say I want to play a game like Astro Smash. I would take this overlay, and this would go for almost all games. And I would slide this bad boy in here. And now, there's all my game functions. Auto fire, single shot, hyperspace, side buttons for shooting, or auto fire, like I said. Anyways, you have all the different things, and a directional disc for controlling, like a D-pad, almost like one of the very first D-pads. So that was like an innovative thing. Well, it had been years, and Intellivision was originally, after it went from Mattel, it was bought very early on by the Blue Sky Rangers, and turned into Intellivision Productions, or INTV Incorporated, basically, which was Intellivision Productions later on. And then most recently, with a lot of the same people, originally from Mattel, originally from the Blue Sky Rangers and Intellivision Productions, and they're still with the company today, as well as a lot more people hired on as it was bought and turned into Intellivision Entertainment. And now they announced finally, which to all Intellivision fans have been waiting for a long time, a brand new Intellivision console. But how would you do this in this day and age? Everything's so modern looking, so crazy. Well, how about putting a new twist on it? How about making old school style pick up and play arcade, multiplayer, couch co-op type games? Simple graphics, simple gameplay, to where I could play with someone younger than me, I could play with someone way older than me. Maybe I want to play with grandma. Maybe I want to play with my mother, my father. Maybe I want to play with a little sister or brother. Well, this is made for people of all ages. Simplicity, pick up and play. Now, how would you design a controller that took many overlays to make something on that screen? Well, wait a second. With technology today, how about making that a color touchscreen? And that is what's happened. You basically have a phone touchscreen built into that controller for all your different games, for game selection, for menu options, for firing. Lots of different options for that. Really cool, innovative. Your disc, 64 directions, pressure sensitive disc. Now, I got a chance to play the Intellivision Amico on back at the when they had an event in Pennsylvania, beginning of July. And I had a fantastic time. I had 2 days playing this system. One over at a private event with some friends and fellow YouTubers, and then another at the Crayola Experience, where it was debuted to the public. As far as not debuted, but letting the an event for the public to try it before it comes out. And I saw that anyone that picked it up, including a kid or an older person, had a blast. And they could play with the kids, and it was really cool. It's an innovative thing for families to come back together. The whole purpose of it. That's why I'm excited. I have 2 on pre-order. I have a Founders Edition. I have a VIP Edition. So I'm excited. The cool thing about Intellivision Entertainment is they're very, very customer savvy. They take care of their customers. So say I put $100 deposit down. I was like, hey, you know what? And maybe I don't need to. Maybe I need to take one back. Do I get my money back? 100%. No questions asked. So once again, you see a lot of this toxic stuff on this YouTube playground, in forums, on different websites, maybe even in Facebook groups, saying it's a scam or you're getting screwed for your money. Yeah, not the case at all. That is 0% accurate. They will definitely take care of you in that form. They've been very transparent, coming out with updates, showing all the things. Now, once again, we have had a worldwide thing happen. I know we're not allowed to say that word now on YouTube for some reason. But it's been a very bad couple years for the world. And trying to come out with a brand new video game console has been pretty terrible to do. It's very hard, almost impossible. So the strides and the progress that Intellivision has made, and I understand there's been a few delays. There's been, I think, 3 or 4. I understand that. They keep trying to reach that. There's a lot of with pricing and parts and now there's all these shipping containers that are just stuck and waiting. It's hard to do stuff when you're trying to get into manufacturing. Now, once again, I say I played the console. I held that controller. It is a good, well-built product, a polished product. So look what I have in my hand, ladies and gentlemen. Remember this, right? The Intellivision? This is the new one. Look, that is very responsive down to like the split second. Look at that. What a beautiful looking controller. Look at that. Look at this. It's a great build. It feels so solid, and to be honest, it feels like the original. Look at that. It is just a very... And I love the concave buttons. And then, I'm telling you, this is just beautiful.
I have no idea.
That's just beautiful part.
It's just a beautiful thing. It was that, now it's this.
I do need you to...
I would have taken that product and took it home and went and been happy. I played deep into Astro Smash. I played the Flying Tigers, was actually a new game at the time. They were just starting. I played a couple levels of that. I had a great time playing stuff like Shark with beautiful underwater scenery. Is it PS5 and Xbox? Heck no, it's not. It's not supposed to be a high-powered console. It is a simple console. It's a family console. The other great thing is it's a good party and trivia machine. At the Crayola Experience, I got to play emoji charades, which I was like, this isn't going to be fun. Me and groups of people were lined up playing this game. It was fun, interactive. You had to hit so many emojis, and they're usually not the ones that are easy to come up with what the name. Like, so I did retro gaming. I had to come up with Sonic the Hedgehog. I had to come up with, they had a junk food category. I had to come up with like Big Red Gum or candy corn. But do you think there's a corn or a candy icon? No, you gotta try to use other emojis to get it. It's hilarious. I really enjoyed this console. I cannot wait, which is why I'm keeping my pre-order. Delays do not hurt me. I will wait for it. There's plenty other things to play as you see. I have my Switch. I still have my original television, which I still collect for, and they still make homebrews, which are amazing. The Intellivision collection is coming out on the Everclade. Whoa! Almost dropped it. Not the Everclade. In the Everglades? No. The Evercade, which is a handheld retro gaming console. They have an Intellivision Collection number 1 coming out in November. And I cannot wait for this. So there's a lot of things to do. Whether there's delays or not, it's understandable. You know, look at what PS5 and Xbox and some of the car manufacturers are just waiting. There's lots of things you just can't get right now because of parts and prices of parts. Remember that. Prices of parts. Are you going to pay 20 times the price of a simple, you know, I don't know the prices of the parts, but say normally a thing costs $5 or $10. Say it costs $10 and now it costs $100. Are you going to buy a $100 part to fit in a console that's only $250? It's going to be like a $1,000 console by the time you're done, you know? So what I'm saying is I understand delays. I'm not worried about them. When it comes out, it's going to come out. You know, I've waited since the 80s for a brand new Intellivision. I can wait a few more months or so. It's not a big deal. Anyways, like I said, I'm interested in this. I think it's a well-built, amazing product. I think my family, this is going to be such a good thing at get-togethers, at birthdays, at events. Like, my family's very competitive. They love that trivia game. You got the Bomb Squad game where you got to cut the wire, speak in the mic, turn the dial. I've said that about a million times. I even have a episode talked about that. But this was just kind of an all-around, just wanted to come out and say, this is what the Amico's about. This is why I'm excited. I've held it in my hand. I played it. I want it. And the toxic way people treat this company or anything they try to do. So you don't like the Amico, it's not an Xbox, it's super low-end graphics, you don't like it. Well, I do. These are the reasons I do. But you're going to call and harass any event they try to host. You're going to call in fake threats, fake lies saying they're not going to pay their bill, and basically jeopardize like the public by, you know, making your fake threatening phone calls anytime they try to have an event. That is complete stupidity, and I hope you go in jail for that. Because first of all, it's illegal, whatever you're threatening. I'm not going to get into that. Secondly, like really, now you're trying to like corrupt something I like that I paid money for, and I want to succeed. I just don't understand the ultimate. I understand if you're a critic or you're making fun of it, whatever, even I don't like it, but you know, but when you're threatening stuff and threatening people at the company and talking all this trash and lies about a company just because you're so mad for this console or you have a disagreement with someone at the company, like my goodness, get a life. I think it's a slam dunk. Oh, they're coming out with They're coming out with Harlem Globetrotters basketball. Wow, I stumbled over my words a million times. I tried to cut most of my stumbles out, but sometimes they get through. Harlem Globetrotters basketball. They're coming out with a new Major League Baseball. Remember the old baseball with the touchscreen? Oh, I cannot wait to play multiple players on that. And then, of course, they got their Cloudy Mountain dungeon crawler. The one that when you go through all the tunnels, oh, looks amazing. Multiplayer, by the way. And then you've got one of my one I can't wait for is bowling, because that is my absolute favorite. Bowling. I'm like, I moved the thing. We got baseball, bowling, and Burger Time. And yeah, new Burger Time too, as well as Missile Command reimagined, a bunch of old Atari games reimagined. They're doing an Asteroids one too. Anyways, I think I think the disc with the 64 directions with the touch, the touch sensitive or pressure sensitive, that was great for shooters. I played Rigid Force Redux Enhanced. Now there's versions of this out. This one is a multiplayer option where someone controls your option or your satellite, which is like shields the ship and protects the ship. It cannot die. So maybe you're playing with someone younger or older that does not normally play video games. It's a great co-op thing to protect the ship, grab the power-ups, come back and shield the ship with an extra person playing with that. Imagine playing shooters where someone controlled your option or your shield to really protect the ship at all costs and grab your power-ups while you were just concentrated on shooting. And it's a beautiful looking game too. Anyways, that's my rant. This was just all about Amico. Please like, please subscribe, please share in my enthusiasm. But if you don't, please don't hate us. Please don't send hate or bully people, because that's really stupid. We'll see you in the next one. The DJC Retro YouTube puppet comes with big shaggy hair, a giant beard, severely overweight, and a sleeveless t-shirt. Available nowhere! My jaw's hitting the ground. Hi, DJC, still here. Need some more Amico enjoyment? Amico topics? Amico whatever? Join us every Wednesday for Amico Forever. Yes, the Intellivision Amico live stream every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You figure out your time zone. That's just mine. And if you'd like some classic Intellivision enjoyment, join us for Astro Smash Mondays. Every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, I don't know your time zone. That's just mine. We'll see you then.